Hey guys, it's Yegues
and John
and John. We are looking at Dungeon King today. This game is by BulletProofArcade, and it's pretty awesome. We looked at Spellstorm a couple weeks ago.
Classic.
And this is also, that same vein of kind of top-down,
like at an angle kind of thing.
And then, you're just, it's kind of has the same overall, deal with it. You just kind of run around and beat some bros up, except this time you have a awesome axe thing, maul or whatever it is. And it's, pretty cute, honestly. You're just some dungeon bro, and you're just kind of running around fighting spiders, mice things, and
giant
bros with swords,
scimitar, club guys.
Yeah. And, so you just run around, WASD movement, my favorite, of course, and then mouse key, or mouse click, to just, punch your mace, and you can just hold it, which is good.
Punch your mace?
Yeah, you punch the mace, and then when you punch it, it actually swings the mace.
Okay.
That's actually, the correct way to swing a weapon.
Really complicated.
So, with the game, it's pretty... What I like kind of most about it is I played it a few times, and each time you play it, it kind of has the same just overall feel to it, but each level, I don't know if you notice, you only play it once, I think, but whenever you start it, the layout is always different. Like, it's not always just the same map you progress through. It's actually, varying different maps, but it is the same overall kind of concept to it. So then, also the upgrading, which is pretty good,
the usual. You level up, you get some skill points, you level up in health and the attack and the crit. And
it's like there isn't that much to do, but I feel like it's a good balance of what to do.
Yeah.
Because, I think there's health,
armor crit, attack, magic,
and... Yeah! So there's one more too, and, you just kind of... deal with that. They're pretty good.
And then you start getting the different spell magic.
Yeah, and then
things.
you can level those up. And then, so you get 5 per level. So you do have to be pretty conservative and choose if you want to go for more of the defensive or the offensive. And, of course, I always go with the hybrid approach.
I went with magic.
John!
I like the explosion.
John! And then, so there is also the shop. Which
shop, I thought, at first... I didn't know there was a shop. And I was just like, man, there's all this money everywhere. And then I was like, oh, the shop just changed. Did it change from non-existing to existing?
Yeah.
But it's cool because, there's a dude who I guess follows you around and sells you things. I don't know.
Yeah,
But, it changes every 5 minutes. And it levels with you. So it's not like you're wandering around and you gotta find this guy in the bowels.
Yeah. So you could just go to the shop whenever you want. You can press tab and it goes to the screen with the map.
And there's a weapon slot, and so it gives you, and the different weapons give you different skill points.
Yeah. And then I think most of it is, there are 4 options of what to do. And then, with the weapon, you could either get, poison or fire. That's kind of the main
There was some ice, though.
Yeah, but screw ice. And then, so you could do that. You get rings, which bonus that, too. And then, I always went for the one that gives you experience.
Yeah, that was
I
the
think
idol.
that's a necklace thingy.
Yeah, and then the belts.
Yeah, it's not that intricate, really, but it still offers that significant customization, especially for a game like this. You wouldn't think just from face value that there is that much customization, but
you can work all the different angles.
Yeah, it's pretty
intense. You can just be all your armor junk and just live forever, or you can try to murder everything and just one punch of a mace.
So, another cool thing about this is you don't have to just, run around to everything. And, there are multiple paths you could always take.
And there's that teleportation system between the portals. So, you can go back and, should you miss something, you can go back and check it all out. So, it gives you the option of playing straightforward or, the World Traveler.
Yeah, and then, if you always forget where that silver key goes, just look on the map. I'll tell you. And then there are chests. You just have to kill every bro in the room. And then you end up going to, this place with a giant stairwell. and then
from
there,
go to the next level.
It kind of like introduces a new boss, which then becomes just a generic mob in the game. So it is pretty cool.
Dying doesn't really have too much detriment.
Yeah, it's like 15% loss of gold,
and then some you can recover.
Yeah,
and then go back to the room, you can recover a good amount.
So it's only really like 7%, because I'm pretty sure it's half drops back.
And then when you die, you just go to the latest portal. So it's not like there's a lot of potential for death, because like once you get to the point where there's like 8,000 poisonous rat slime,
it's definitely you're definitely gonna want to know how to kite and like just run around mobs to be able to.
But I mean, it's not like you're gonna be halfway through the keep and then you die and then you gotta.
Yeah, and then you can always teleport back, except it always brings you to the closest one. So, dying isn't much of an issue, which is good, especially for Flash games. I don't want to be screwed over. But this is definitely one worth playing.
Yeah.
It is very cute. It feels honestly more like, not an MMO, but like more of a legitimate RPG. And so you only get a trial version. Like, I mean, I say trial, but that trial...
I was playing for
it's like a standard Flash game length, if not longer. But you can head over to facebook.com/BulletProofArcades and like
like
their Facebook page, and then you'll be automatically entered into like their weekly drawing, and then you could win a free code, and you just get the full version of Dungeon King.
Mention us and you get a high five.
Of course. And then you can also buy the game, but you should also go to their Facebook page again, facebook.com.
And just wait for the raffle and spend your time playing all the other games.
Of course.
And then eventually you'll win it.
But yeah, so link to the game, of course, like always, will be in the description. Check them out. Check out their Facebook page. Like us. Subscribe to us.
And
like
go
them.
punch some maces.